Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Hot Wheels case unboxing I have been excited about, and if you wonder how can someone still be excited about a Fast and Furious set, considering the premium line have been introduced in 2019, well, it's not for the whole set, but there is a specific casting inside that for me it's great and I wanted to check it out ever since I saw it leaked about 2 months ago. So let's do the unboxing and talk about each of them. Number 1 is the Chevelle SS, a classic American car, this particular version spanning 3 generations in the 60s and 70s. Hot Wheels has different models from different years and generations, but this specific one was only used under the Fast and Furious segment, so this is a repeat. The 4th time in this color and 2 times in the red variation. It features the reboot of the franchise Fast and Furious 4, where it was used in the races of that movie, while the red variation features the Fast and the Furious, the first movie. It's very cool for the movie fans, but for Hot Wheels collectors not that much. Unless you don't already own one from the previous sets, this one doesn't have anything new to it. Not too sure if you want to spend $7-8 for a casting you might already have, but if you want to complete the set, then you have to, or just wait for a price drop, as this one is probably going to be a peg warmer. It's the exact replica of the movie version, so no logos on it or any other kind of graphics. Number 2 is the 2003 Dodge Viper SRT10, and this is an amazing release, one that I'm very surprised it hasn't been used before. It's a premiere and the one I was waiting for. In my eyes, this is an amazing casting. It's my personal opinion, so don't judge me, but I love it. Ronald Wong did an awesome job, from the details to the overall representation of this iconic Viper. It features the movie Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, and it appeared in the beginning of the movie, the scene with the race between Sean's Monte Carlo and Clay's Dodge Viper. Hot Wheels have released the Monte Carlo before, so if you want to recreate the great scene from the movie, probably on a Hot Wheels track, you can do it now. There might be a few cars from the Fast and Furious movie that were not released yet, but this is one of the most known and wanted from that list. I have many open Hot Wheels cars and I am planning on making some displays for my videos, and I will definitely want to add this Viper on display. The artwork on the card is taken from the movie scene. We remember it was a construction site and I love the way it looks on the card. We have many other interesting Viper versions in the Hot Wheels lineup, many of them have been modified in the past. Designers have added some fantasy details to them and not too many collectors agree on those, but in the last couple of years we got more stock versions and apparently everyone loves these changes. Wish I could open it, but not today, and as soon as I will get extras, I will definitely do it on video, here on YouTube or on my Instagram profile for sure. Number 3 is the Nissan 370Z, the oldest casting in today's unboxing, released in 2010. This is a premiere in the premium series, and although it's not a repeat, it did have a release in a basic Fast and Furious set in 2019 in a variation close to this one, but the hood was not black and you can compare these versions as some say that carbon fiber was represented better on the basic, while this one is closer to the movie version. It's the successor to the more known 350Z and in Japan is known as the Fairlady Z. It's featuring the movie Fast 5, it appears in the scene where Giselle is trying to beat a timer, where they were testing specific cars on who can get the best time. The artwork on the card is exactly from the warehouse where they were testing these cars and it looks great. That's why I enjoy these cars in the packaging, as they can carry memories related to the theme they represent, and the first few Fast and Furious movies were great as they were still about racing cars. We haven't seen this casting used that much in the last couple of years, other than a few appearances in Hot Wheels multipacks, but it does cost $6-8 as a premium, and for some of you it might just be too expensive for what it has to offer. Number 4 is the Land Rover Defender, the second repeat of the set. Although it has been a repeat in the Fast and Furious set from 2019 and part of the 2023 one, but in a different color variation, it also has many other variations in different other premium segments like pop culture and car culture. It's featuring the Fate of the Furious, the 7th Fast and Furious movie, and I don't even remember it, but it must be one of the off-roading scenes. It looks great in black, but I must admit it's my least favorite casting from the set, so I hope I don't upset anyone, but it's just my personal opinion. If you search for it in other series, you might find more interesting ones, but for a fan of the Fast and Furious movies, this is okay to have. Everyone is complaining about the fact that we have too many Fast and Furious series, but when a new one is released, you barely can find any cars on the pegs. Number 5 is the McLaren Senna, a premiere in the Fast and Furious segment. We know it from the basic series and mainlines, and we have seen it on this channel before, but it also has an interesting version that came in a special set, with a copy of the mixed reality video game released for PlayStation consoles. The Senna was bundled and it was in an acrylic case, just like the RLC releases are, exclusive to this set actually, so you could not find it unless you bought the set. The video game is interesting and fun for a while. Being VR, it turns your living room into a space where it makes a digital track to race on, this Senna being one of the cars available in the game with the purchase of that set. This McLaren is featured in the Fast X movie and it appears in a small scene in the Decker's Shaw garage. I don't actually remember it if we see it driven or raced in that movie. Hot Wheels made a very cool model with details overall, nice color, and it's surprising that even after more than 10 years of Fast and Furious license, Hot Wheels can still find new cars from the movies to add to their series. I hope you enjoyed this case unboxing, and if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and turn the bell icon to receive notifications about the latest uploads. Thank you for watching, happy collecting, and have fun watching the next case unboxing video.